Hey guys, it's Alternative Voice again, and I just want to talk about what will happen if World War III does break out. First off, this is just kind of what we can expect and what we should prepare for, psychologically at least, and what we should expect to see. What you should do in terms of prepping and all that stuff, that's a topic for another video. But let's just talk about what World War III would mean. It would not be small skirmishes like we're used to, where taking a city like Fallujah, Ramadi, or even Operation Red Wing. That would be small fry stuff compared to what would happen. I mean, you would have whole divisions just getting destroyed. A division can be anywhere from 10,000 to 20,000 men. And hell, in World War II, seeing a whole division get wiped out was nothing. It was just another day at the office. And especially on the Eastern Front, you could see entire armies and even army groups get wiped out, destroyed, wiped from the face of the earth. And we're talking the losses of that could be potentially in the billions. And the players, it's like the new axis or new central powers would be Russia, China, Iran, and North Korea, along with numerous terrorist groups such as Hamas, Hezbollah, Al-Qaeda, Taliban. The list just goes on and on and on and on. Anyhow, we would have to go through total mobilization, and that's something that a lot of people across the world are not comfortable with, and not just in the West. In China, soldiers are looked down upon. There's a saying in China that you don't use good steel to make nails. And I don't think a lot of people are really willing to have mass conscriptions like that. It would be very painful, because we would have to build huge armies of millions of men. The United States military today is just simply not big enough. No country really has a military big enough to fight World War III. And, it would just be, we would have to be very focused, and it would just be total war. Total war means total mobilization. If it doesn't directly, or at least indirectly, help benefit the war effort, you don't do it. I mean, in World War II, automobile production and advancement got put on hold just so that they could make tanks, aircraft, etc. And this is just what we have to be prepared for. It would not be over quickly. It would be years. Because, there's so many alliances in this world today, like NATO and a few things in the Pacific. It's just, it would be, a lot of families would lose their sons, their fathers, their husbands, their brothers, and it wouldn't be just men. There would be a lot of women dead too. And it's just, we need to start taking this very seriously. We need to have dialogue. We need to talk about our differences rather than just getting violent all the time, because World War III is not going to be pretty for anyone involved. It's not. It's going to be costly in terms of money and material and lives. And yes, it could easily go nuclear. All it takes, because all the countries in the world will say that if their defeat is imminent, they would use nukes. And if one side uses nukes, we all gotta use nukes. There's just simply no other choice. And it's just that simple. Once somebody uses nukes, everybody uses nukes. All it takes is somebody to push that magic button to open the gates to the apocalypse. Because that's what we'd be facing. The day of judgment, day of the Lord, Armageddon, the apocalypse, whatever the hell you want to call it. And it would not be pretty. It would be the end of the world it would be the end of the world. At least the end of the northern hemisphere. And that's where the majority of the population lives. And I mean, there are several contenders to who could become the next superpower in this new world in the southern hemisphere. It could be Brazil. It could be Australia. Maybe South Africa. You know, the list is not very long, and again, that's a topic for another video. But the U.S. would be destroyed. Russia would be destroyed. Europe would be destroyed. China and pretty much the rest of Asia would be destroyed. The Middle East would be destroyed. So, bear all this in mind, and remember, World War III is something nobody wants. I hope you enjoyed my video. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Be good, y'all.